What's up, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
We have a lot to get into on this hump day, like Kylie Jenner getting caught flirting with Travis Scott on Instagram, Rob Kardashian's crazy claims against Blac Chyna, and we must discuss that Nicki Minaj wax figure.
Oh, Madison.
I know, it's tragic. Tragic actually doesn't even describe it.
I think someone needs to lose their job.
Yes. But first, you guys, we have some fresh tea, some fresh Selena tea, aka your favorite kind.
Yes.
So Selena Gomez did a profile with WSJ Magazine, and she opened up about her kidney transplant and the scary complications like she never has before. I mean, even when she did her interview right afterwards with Francia, it didn't cover this.
It wasn't as
It
in-depth.
is very, very, very scary. And to be honest, I think people often forget that she did go through this huge life-altering surgery. She started off the topic saying that lupus was a huge thing that happened to her and the kidney transplant was because of it, and it was one of the scariest things in her life. She said, quote, "That was the scariest because I could actually die. The moment I came out of the 2-hour surgery, I remember starting to shake and my mom screaming and then being put back under." Selena said that her kidney was very active, but it ended up having a broken artery, which is why she was put back under. The surgery ended up taking, you guys, 7 hours. Right?
Are you serious,
Yes,
Madison?
7 hours, because they had to replace the artery from one in her leg, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but
yeah.
they were able to do it. But I guess for me, the big takeaway there is the 7 hours.
That's scary.
That's a long time.
My thing is that you coming up out of your sleep and all of a sudden you hear your mom screaming and then all of a sudden you good night.
And I
that
will
makes me
say,
think I'm dying.
I know we give Mandy Teefy a hard time sometimes because she gets involved and whatever, but I cannot imagine being a parent and having your child undergo that long of a surgery and something that's so life-threatening. She said, quote, "That's what makes you go, you know what? I'm just happy to be alive."
And you know what, Madison? That's why all of the drama surrounding Selena out in the wings, Haley and Justin, it's not effective.
Right.
She's just happy to be here. And let me tell you, when you're happy to just be here, none of those outside forces can really disrupt your mindset.
Yes.
She's motivated.
And I feel like this was the perfect time for this to come out. Obviously, we know Rare's coming out in a couple of days, but I feel like this kind of gives everyone good perspective going into the album release because, of course, you know, we got caught up in the drama.
Of
We were
course.
like, oh my God, who's she talking about? What's this about? Who's this about? But I think this is some really good perspective before the album is released to remember, you know what? Selena literally almost lost her life. She put her heart and soul into this. Let's just enjoy it and celebrate the fact that we're able to get another Selena album.
How about it's rare that she made it out of that surgery 2 times.
Yeah, right? It's
Rare.
absolutely crazy, you guys. What else is crazy is this Rob Kardashian Blac Chyna story. So Rob filed new documents for primary custody of Dream, and he has made some shocking claims against Chyna. He claims that Chyna consistently parties in the house with Dream present, often inviting strangers in as well, which I think is odd. He claims that she's drunk all the time, and a former employee alleges that Chyna spends up to $600 a day on alcohol and can down a bottle of Hennessy.
Madison, I don't know what type of, you know how strong Megan Thee Stallion's knees are?
Yes.
I imagine that's how strong Blac Chyna's stomach has to be.
Ugh.
Because maybe after 1 or 2 heavily mixed Hennessy cocktails, I'm good. So to drink a whole bottle,
I can't even imagine.
very extreme. And is Dream around?
Well, that's what he's saying, that she is there at the house when this is happening. I can't imagine that either. I mean, I have our tequila shot on Tequila Tuesday, and I'm already feeling myself.
Yes.
So that's insane to me. Rob also claims that Chyna is doing cocaine and makes threats against people and has gotten physical by throwing objects such as knives and lit candles.
Saw it on the show.
Yep, and Rob also claims that she is a bad influence on Dream's language. Dream has picked up sayings like bitch and what the f, which Rob says she did not learn at his house. What's interesting is Chloe is backing Rob's claims, and I feel like she is offering up an interesting perspective and a little addition. She said that she has noticed behavioral changes in Dream, and I will say, Dream and True do spend a lot of time together. Chloe does often step up and kind of help, and I think that is good. But she said, you know, when Dream comes back after being at Chyna's house, sometimes she's defensive, she's a little overly aggressive. Chloe says that she's heard Dream say she doesn't want to go back to her mom's house. Apparently, Dream also had a little physical, something happened at gymnastics with another one of the students in her class. So she is picking up on whatever behavior she's seeing, and because it is just Rob, Chris, and Corey in the house, I'm prone to believe Rob. But in addition to this, you guys, in addition to him wanting primary custody, Rob also wants mandatory drug testing 30 minutes before Chyna, could visit Dream. And that added a little lightness to the heavy subject matter, everyone. Sorry about that. And for the supervising nanny to have authority to leave if there's violence.
I love that. That's my favorite part of the story. If you are fine, meaning Angela, girl, I'm gonna pee right on in this little plastic bucket and run it through. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't seem as though it'll be that easy.
Do you think this is gonna open up another war? Because I feel like Chyna and Rob constantly are fighting in the courts, and I feel like we had found peace after the whole custody situation this last time, child support situation this last time. It's been really quiet. We know, Blac Chyna posted that Instagram about wanting to be Angela White, and she was going to embrace change and really grow. And now I'm hearing this, I'm just like, oh God, I'm not seeing the growth.
I'm just inclined to believe Rob because I've been in Blac Chyna's company before, like we talked about on the morning tea, and I'm able to see the picture that Rob is painting, allegedly.
Yes, I know. Definitely something we're gonna keep an eye on, and of course, I'm sure Blac Chyna is gonna have something to say in response to those allegations here soon. But let's move on and talk about Kylie, you guys. She was caught flirting with Travis Scott on his Instagram. He posted about some curly fries that he made, and she commented with a cap emoji, which we know means no cap, as the kids say. And then he commented back and said, they fire.
Did you make them for Kylie?
Right? Obviously, of course, people saw that and they're like, oh my God, something's going on. Because then after that, Kylie kind of tricked everyone into thinking she might be pregnant again with baby number 2. She posted a little throwback of her bump pic when she was pregnant with Stormi. So I think it was just seeing them flirt. Then she posted a picture of a time that they were obviously together. The two things combined have people thinking maybe her and Travis are already back together.
My thing is those two things are the number 1 and number 2 things that will distract people from the fact that they were upset with Kylie over the mink slippers and the Australia fires.
Which, by the way, she donated $1 million.
She donated $1 million.
Not that she needed to prove herself or put it out there, but it's out there now, so we are putting it out there. She did donate $1 million. So everyone just shut your pie holes and go do something productive.
Do you think we'll see Travis and Kylie together for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I guess with Stormi's collection coming out Valentine's Day, I'm like, okay, there's no business positive situation to come out of that, but I think it's gonna be a little more time. I really don't think they're back together. I think Kylie knows what she needs to do to kind of keep that storyline alive. I think it was just a little friendly flirting. Like I said, I think they crossed the line here and there a couple of times. I think that's just what that's a product of, and I think she was just posting the bump pic. She knew how people would react.
Exactly, Madison.
Stormi's collection with Kylie Cosmetics is coming. Stormi's second birthday is coming. I think it was just all perfect timing.
I think they're gonna be together on Valentine's Day with Stormi and try to cover it up as like, for the love of our daughter, we're together. Yeah, that's what I think.
And just keeping that pot stirring. We know that all too well. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj and this wax figure, you guys. So Madame Tussauds in Berlin unveiled a new Nicki Minaj wax figure. Fans are pissed because it looks nothing like her, and I completely agree. The face, the tush is not right.
I don't like none of it. Not 1% of it. Not the hair, not an eyebrow, not an eyeball, not the pedicure, none of it. It does not look like my good sis, Onika Tanya Mirage Petty, and y'all need to return that figure, melt it down, resculpt, and try again.
Yes, but TMZ reports, you guys, that this is the same wax figure that was unveiled back in Las Vegas in 2015, which their sources saying Nicki signed off on.
But Nicki posted on Instagram saying, I didn't even know this was happening.
Right.
Remember?
Exactly. So they did bring up these old posts, but I will say when Nicki did post that, I didn't know, oh my God, Madame Tussauds, thank you. It was that same wax figure. She also posted a picture of what she sent them to make the wax figure, and it is in that position. It is, from the Anaconda days, but I still just don't think it's the best representation of her. And even so, let's say TMZ is right. Nicki Minaj did sign off on this in 2015. She's changed since then.
Yes.
We've had so many new songs, iconic moments. We have her Fendi collection. Like, there's just so much that has happened since then that I feel like they could have given her a completely new look.
And like I said on the morning tea, Nicki Minaj has been around like 12 years. There are so many distinct looks and eras they could have chosen to look from. I just wish that they would have gone with something different.
Yes, completely agree. All right, you guys, it's time to let us know what you were thinking. What was your reaction to Selena opening up about her kidney transplant and the complications?
What do you guys think about Rob's allegations against Blac Chyna and Kylie flirting with Travis on Instagram?
Ooh, and finally, please let us know what you think about freaking Nicki Minaj's wax figure. Do you believe she signed off on it? Because for some reason, I'm thinking if she did then, she did now. You guys, let it out down below. Don't forget to tune into the Morning Tea tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, you can shop our store, subscribe, and click that notification bell. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.